fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and tonight I have a beer for you from Green Flash Brewing out of San Diego, California. This is the Rayon Vert Belgian Pale Ale. Comes in at 7% alcohol by volume and sold in the typical Green Flash bottle here. They're sort of custom, sort of stubby bottle. I heard a lot of good things about this one, and when I've done Green Flash reviews in the past, people said definitely give this one a try, so I'm excited to give it a try. So I'm going to go ahead and get this poured into a glass and let you know what I think of it. And here, this one is quite carbonated, so I'm going to try to pour this as gently as possible. Yeah, it's definitely quite carbonated. Okay, so as I was warned about, definitely quite a bit of carbonation, just tons and tons of carbonation bubbling up in the bottom of this glass. Hopefully you can catch some of that. Let's see what the aroma is like on this. Definitely a fresh sort of hoppy aroma mixed with a little bit of funkiness. Really interesting sort of very, very fresh Belgian pale ale smell here. Something I've never really experienced before, because a lot of the Belgian beers, by the time they get here to the States, they're pretty old, so they've turned, the hops have gone away on them. This smells really good. This is probably closer to what they really taste like in Belgium. So I'm excited to give this a taste and let you know what I think. Cheers. Of course, very, very strong carbonation right off the bat. Very tingly on your tongue. You're getting that nice fresh hop flavor, a little bit sort of lemony, lemongrass sort of flavor to it. A little bit of funkiness, not too much. A little bit cidery, a little bit vinegary. Definitely a very light, clean, refreshing flavor. This will be really good in the hot summertime. Really tasty. It's sort of one of those ales that drinks more like a lager, just really light and refreshing and crisp, but loaded with flavor. You got that nice Belgian funkiness, the nice fresh hoppy bitterness, hop flavors in it. Definitely is extremely carbonated, so you need to be careful. Don't chug it too fast. A lot of carbonation. As soon as it hits your mouth, it sort of explodes with carbonation. And this is a bottle conditioned beer. I just realized I just poured in the last little bit of it, and there is some sediment in there, so there's some bottle conditioning going on with this. I would imagine with this much carbonation there would be. And pouring in that yeast sediment sort of gave it a little bit more body, maybe took away a little bit of the crispness away from the beer. Changed it a little bit. Definitely a different flavor. I think I probably prefer it without the yeast. Although it's not bad at all with the yeast. It's still pretty tasty beer. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and wrap up this review of the Green Flash Brewing Rayon Vert. I'm going to come in at an 8 out of 10 on this. Really like this Belgian IPA, Belgian Pale Ale. Really, really tasty, really great example of this style. Maybe a little bit sort of an Americanized version of the style. Really hop forward, but really, really good, close to the original style. Really nice flavors, a little bit funky, really well carbonated. Really interesting drink. I can see myself drinking this on a hot summer night, sipping on a glass of this on the patio, really enjoying it quite a bit. So yeah, that's the Green Flash Rayon Vert Belgian Pale Ale, 8 out of 10. I'm Wes the Craft Beer Geek. You can find this review plus more over at craftbeergeek.com. And remember, I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.